What is up, you guys? I am here to talk to you about kirbycolor 2. I was super nervous to make this preset pack because kirbycolor, the original, the mobile presets, were so incredible. I got so much good feedback and the support was amazing, and so I knew I wanted to bring something different this time around. So this time I made a collection of presets that are very appropriate for the season. With January, February approaching, we are in the cold fall, winter season. So I'm gonna go through what you're gonna get in kirbycolor 2, how to download them, how to import them, and walk you through in Lightroom each individual one and talk about what they do. All right, so let's dive into these presets. So once you purchase kirbycolor, you are gonna get an email. It'll have download instructions and it'll have a zip file that you can download to your phone, and then all the presets will save into your camera roll. If you do it correctly, it's gonna look kind of funky. It's gonna have light gray squares like this. They don't show a preview until you actually get them into Lightroom. So if you see this, you did it right. So I'm gonna open up my Lightroom mobile app. When you're in your library, you're gonna go to the bottom right plus sign and then import photos from camera roll. And then you're gonna find wherever you saved your presets. I put mine into an album called kirbycolor, but these might just be in your recents or like your regular camera roll. So to import a preset, you're gonna click on all of the ones that you received in your download. Click add. And then they will no longer look like blank black tiles. Once you import them, you'll be able to see the actual thumbnails, which will show you the name of each preset. So to correctly save them into Lightroom, you're gonna click on the first one, click the three dots in the upper right-hand corner, and go to create preset. You wanna make sure that all of these are checked off on every single preset. You're gonna name it the name that is on the title. For this one, it's Daydream. Hit done, hit the check mark, and you've now created Daydream. And you'll follow that same set for all of the ones that come in this pack. So for the sake of time, I'm not gonna do it for each one because I already have them imported. So now you can use your presets. So I'm gonna go in order and I'm just gonna dive into what each one does. So Daydream is a really warm, soft, beautiful preset that looks really awesome on selfies. It looks really awesome on sunny images because it's warm, so it kind of accentuates those warm tones. So I'm gonna start with this photo of a beautiful plate of food. This is actually like my favorite sandwich. So go to presets and you'll see all of the ones that you loaded. Just for the sake of you guys, they will automatically load into your user presets folder. I made a folder called kirbycolor 2 so that all of mine are in one place. So if you make a folder, they'll go in whatever you call it here. So I'm gonna apply Daydream to this one, hit check. And if you wanna see a before and after, you can hold down to see the before and let go to see the after. So you can already see, the best way to describe this is that it's kind of creamy, like the highlights are like creamy and soft. It has a really subtle like texture removal, so that's why it looks so great on skin. I'm gonna apply this to another one. Let's see how it looks on my Halloween selfie. Yeah, so like whenever you zoom in, you can really see how it's like very forgiving on the skin, soft and warm. I really love this one. All right, so next up is Ember. It's named Ember like the ember of a fire because it's warm but dark at the same time. So let's see a good one to apply this to. So I'm gonna go to Ember and then hit check. And honestly, that one looks great even without making any adjustments. I try to make these one click and go so that it doesn't take any effort or extra time for you guys. Yeah, so I love this one. To save an image, up here in the upper right-hand part of the menu, you just go to export to camera roll and then you save that picture. All right, so next up is Glow. Glow is a preset that I worked so hard on for so long, and it doesn't look like it because it looks simple, but I wanted to get it right. I wanted it bright, but not losing detail. And it's so cool because it's airy, but it's more on like the frosty side of being bright and airy instead of like the summery side. So let me find Let me try it on this one. So this is my beautiful friend Laylan. She sent me this photo of her on vacation. And this is glow. So look how beautiful that is. This photo is a little bit pixelated just because I think I saved it from when she sent it to me on Instagram. Let me add it to another one. This photo is from Brittany that she sent. Let me see. Oh yeah, okay, so this one is so good. Okay, that's before and that's after. So it kind of crushes, hazes out some of the shadows. It is beautiful on skin tones and it's just bright and airy. I really love it. All right, moving on to leather. So leather is actually not gonna come in the kirbycolor 2 preset pack, but it's because I'm including it as a free download for anyone. So it's gonna be off by itself and anyone can download it, so you can get it for free even if you don't wanna purchase the pack. And while I'm talking about that, you can purchase kirbycolor 1 and 2 as a bundle for a discount if you don't already have the first one, in case you wanna get all 12 of the presets together. Okay, leather, this one's super fun. So leather is like the main character of the movie. Leather is dramatic, leather like demands attention. It's not a preset that I would call universal. It's definitely stylized. So look at that, man. It's beautiful, but it is very stylized. It's not something that is subtle by any means. Incredible that iPhones can take photos like this, by the way. Leather looks really great on skyline photos, landscape photos. I wouldn't use it on selfies or like a picture with your family. It's definitely something to make more of like an artistic statement. So images like this, leather looks amazing. All right, so onyx. Onyx is another black and white. The kirbycolor original pack, the first one, had a black and white called Timeless Black and White. That one was a little bit more faded and vintage. Onyx is a little bit more modern and high contrast. It looks really, I mean, it looks great on anything, but things that are high contrast to begin with. I'm gonna show it to you on like a person first. Look at that. So the highlights are super subtly warm. You can't really tell unless you looked at it next to like a true black and white, but they have like a hint of like a warm hue. So that's the before and after. It's definitely higher contrast, like I said, than before. Yeah. It looks very luxurious. It's a good way to describe it. All right, and then sparrow. Sparrow is the most universal out of all the presets. Sparrow can be used on almost, I would say, like any photo. This is my go-to. It's just a great stylized contrast saturation if you just want to take any photo like a step up. So this is sparrow. That's the before, that's the after. It's probably the most subtle out of all of them, but that can be a really good thing because whenever people have photos that are taken in different settings, this one will always work. And it still gives your image that more expensive look than just the raw plain one. Okay, and last but not least, this could be a fan fave. We will see Storm. Storm is another stylized one like leather. Let's try a selfie. My beautiful friend Gabby. Okay, this is Storm. Yeah, this is such a pretty one. It can almost look black and white unless you have skin tones and warm tones in the photo because it's pulling all the color out of the greens, out of the blues, like the cooler tones. So this one is super coffee shop Tumblr vibes. Let's add it to this one and see. Oh yeah, so here you can really see before and after. So you can see it's definitely leaving the oranges, the reds, the skin tones, but it's taking out the color of all of the greens and blues, but like the warm tones of the buildings are still staying. So it's really fun. Okay, and last but not least, I'm going to do one more. I'll do my selfie, reset it. So if you ever don't like the preset or don't like your adjustments, you can scroll all the way to the end and hit reset. Reset all, and then it'll take you back to the original. Okay, so let's apply all of them to a selfie. Daydream, you can really see like the smooth texture before and after. I feel like this is the perfect selfie preset. Ember, dramatic, contrasty. Glow is bright and airy. Leather, in this case, leather actually looks great on this, even though it wasn't intended for skin tones and faces, but it actually works on this one. Onyx, Sparrow, Storm. All right, you guys, that is it. That is a wrap on diving deep into kirbycolor 2. I cannot wait to see what you create with them. Please tag me at kirbycolor or at kirbybetancourt anytime you use these, because I'd love to see them and repost them. That's my favorite part of the whole process. So I appreciate your support so much. If you have any questions or trouble with downloads, shoot me an email and I will help you guys out. Thank you again.